Hi Leo, welcome to your general love reading for September 4th through the 18th of 2017. Thank you so much for being here. Please be sure to like and share, subscribe, comment, absolutely comment. Tell me what's going on. It really helps me to kind of hone in on what the cards are saying. If this doesn't resonate with you, please keep in mind it's a general reading, so there's just no way it's going to resonate with everybody, and there's no way that every single part is going to resonate. Some parts might, some parts might not. So just keep that in mind. If it doesn't resonate with you, please be sure to check your moon and rising sign, and then also your Venus sign and the other person's Mars sign can give you a little bit more information. Also, if you'd like a personal reading from me, please be sure to check the description box below, and that'll have all the details in it. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. I've done this spread a couple times, and both times it came out pretty close to the same. So we're going to go ahead and go with this. I just wanted to make sure the energy was right first. But the first card that I have for you is the Lover's card. So there is a very deep emotional connection going on right now, or something that feels different and special in some way. Or perhaps this is an overly dependent connection too. It could be that there's some kind of unhealthy connection. Typically the lovers can represent Gemini. But here in this position here, I feel like this is somebody who actually does bring, or the idea of somebody who brings happiness to you, or perhaps speaks peace to your soul, but I'm not getting that this is somebody that you are necessarily with right now. Because the next card that I have for you is the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is representative of moving from, stormy waters toward calmer waters. But it is kind of moving away from this Lover's card, which is why I get the feeling that there may be some kind of, there may be a very strong emotional, even soulmate bond with somebody, but it could be unhealthy for some reason right now. For some reason, somebody's feeling like they have to pull away. And then the next card that I have is the Five of Cups, and this is hurtful. It's an emotional drought, so to speak. It's feeling like all is lost, even though logically all isn't lost. It feels that way. This is what you're in your feelings here for sure. And it's like you've had to force yourself to retreat, or somebody has forced themselves to retreat. And then the next card that I have here is the Death card, and the Death comes in to end a cycle or end something to make way for a new beginning. It could be the literal end of a relationship. It could be that there's a Scorpio in the picture somewhere here too. But this, I feel like, is coming in as something that needs to end in regards to maybe this tumultuous relationship or this soulmate type of relationship, because it's directly under this Lover's card. And then the next card that you have is the Karma card. And the Karma card is representative again of like an eye-opening experience of something that happens after this pain, after this, why did I have to go through that pain? It's like the blinders are lifted and you see now perhaps what you may not have appreciated. It's like the blinders are lifted and you're able to see what's ahead of you, what's coming for you. It's like it's reaping what you sow. It's that positive karma feeling. But I feel like with this Six of Swords, it's somebody moving away from something that they know is emotionally damaging, and they need to put an end to that. There's something emotionally damaging going on. And if this is successfully put an end to, then this Karma card is saying that karma will turn positive in their favor. And the next card that we have is the Queen of Swords, which is somebody who's able to stand their ground. It's assertiveness, it's independence. It's not somebody who is emotionally dependent, which I feel like with this Lover's card, perhaps there is an air sign in the mix, perhaps, where there has been some emotional dependence between the two of you, perhaps. Because I feel like this is somebody who's able to separate your emotions from their emotions. Maybe there's a little bit of codependency perhaps going on that needs to be put an end to, because this is somebody who's able to state their truth and stay in their truth. I know this is a lot of energy that comes through during this like small 2-week time period, but these are all things that have been flowing, you know, up until this point and will be continuing after this point. So it's kind of just the point where these seeds are planted, but it's not necessarily that all of this is going to happen within this 2 weeks. So let's clarify a little bit and see what we come up with. Please clarify this Lovers card here for the sign of Leo for love for September 4th through the 18th, 2017. What is this Lovers card about here for Leo? What is this Lovers card here for the sign of Leo? Why is this Lovers card here for the sign of Leo? The Sun. So you on top of this Lovers card again. So there is a relationship in your presence that brings you happiness and emotional fulfillment. You've got the one in your presence, I feel like, or a lot of you do, not all of you, but a lot of you feel like you do. There's somebody also who perhaps represents just this carefree, like young love, brand new fun type energy. But the Sun card on top of the Lovers card definitely makes me feel like this is Leo that's in it, or surrounded by it. Please clarify this Six of Swords here for Leo, for love, for September 4th through the 18th, 2017. What is the Six of Swords about here? Please clarify this Six of Swords for Leo, for love, for September. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles on top of the Six of Swords. So somebody is choosing, I feel like somebody's choosing to walk away from a very happy relationship, or like a successful relationship. Maybe they're walking away to start their own business venture, or maybe it's somebody who's leaving like traveling, like moving for work or something. It could be that somebody's leaving for work or moving for money purposes to make more money, like for big picture type stuff, but it's creating a separation between them and this like soulmate, this happiness. And I feel like that could be where this Five of Cups is here too, but I feel like it's being done for like long-term purposes or big picture stuff. This is something to create stability. The separation, it's like a separation that's not really voluntary. It's like somebody has to do this. Please clarify this Five of Cups here for love for Leo, September 4th through the 16th, 2017. What is this Five of Cups here for Leo? You have the Eight of Cups. So somebody does feel left behind. Somebody feels like somebody has emotionally turned their back on them, and that's heartbreaking. It could be that you've emotionally turned your back on someone, Leo. This could be you walking away, too, for perhaps financial reasons. Or perhaps you feel like you've been carrying the majority of the financial burden in an otherwise happy relationship, and maybe that's just, maybe you feel like you need to walk away. Could be vice versa. Let's see what this Death card is about here then. Please clarify this. Whoop. Well, that one these jumped out, so let's see. Yeah, Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups on top of this Death card is representative to me of somebody who needs to figure out what they want or what's most important to them. Somebody who has to narrow down what they need to be emotionally fulfilled. And it's, the Death card is also here to, like, Seven of Cups can represent several options. The Death card is here to cut through those options. And then you have the Ace of Wands, but just this new beginning and acting on this new beginning. So this could be a wake-up call, too, for somebody to cut off their other options and come after you. Could be that you're the one that's turning your cups and they, or you're the one that's turning your back emotionally on it, and they're like, wait a second. Please clarify this Karma card here for love for Leo for September 4th through the 18th. Oops. 2017. Please clarify this karma card here. What is this karma card about? There is a lot of fire and air though here too. I mean, yes, there are cups in this reading for sure, but the Sun card right over this Ace of Wands, I definitely feel like those energies speak to each other. And then you have this Six of Swords here with that Lover's card and the Queen of Swords. So I do feel like a lot of you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini or a Libra. Or there could be a Sag or Aries or another Leo involved. There are Pentacles here, so yeah, it could be an Earth sign. But with this Death card, there could definitely be a Scorpio or a Pisces or Cancer in the mix with all the cups that are here. But I do feel like there's a change that's happening or an end to something that sparks a reaction that's positive. It's like a reaction that somebody's maybe been waiting for, like they were teeter-tottering right in the end there. Please clarify this karma card for Leo, for love for September 4th through the 18th, 2017. Please clarify this karma card for love for the sign of Leo. Please clarify this karma card for love for the sign of Leo, September 4th through the 16th, or 18th, excuse me, 2017. What is this karma card about here? Please clarify this karma card here. Please clarify this. Whoop, that came right out there. The Tower on top of the karma card, so there's something definitely crumbling down. Again, the Tower card could be representative of Scorpio, though, too. So you could have a water sign coming in. Perhaps the water sign is the one taking action to come after you, and you'll be able to state what you want this time. If it's not, though, it could be that some of you have been maybe messing with somebody's emotions or vice versa, and that comes out. This karma card brings out this Tower, like that light. It comes to light. It's put out in the open. So let's see what this Queen of Swords is about here. She's angry, I can tell you that much. Please clarify this Queen of... Okay. Yeah, so on top of the Queen of Swords, we have Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. So you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with... This Queen of Swords could be an air sign like a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, like I said. And this Temperance could be representative of them coming into balance. Or the scales, like this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like is turning in their favor. They come into a place of power. This could be you, or you could be dealing with an air sign. Or perhaps if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this could be them. Because it's somebody who's coming into their place of power and able to make their own demands, or choose to walk away if they want to, because she's also capable of just getting up and walking away. She's very independent, this Queen of Swords. So let me know what's going on. Let me know what resonates. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you again soon.